So what is ChatGPT good for anyway? I have kind of a strange use case. Hi everyone, David Paskin here, your Torah tech guy. Good to see all of you. Going to bring you some great tech for some great Torah today. So ChatGPT, I think I talked about it before, but I was thinking today, what am I using this for? How has this been really helpful to me in my life? And there's one way in which it has absolutely saved my life a few times. And it's strange, but I thought I'd share it with you. So I am a bit obsessive compulsive. I like things to be orderly and organized and efficient. I like things to kind of work on their own and not have me have to constantly be futzing around with them. And so automation, like in Google Sheets, I'm a big fan of that. Problem is, I don't know what I'm doing. I literally do not know how to do it. I don't know how to write forget code. I don't know how to write even, the little scripts that will kind of get Google Sheets to do the things that I wanted to do. Hey, Family Cyber Clinic, good to see you here. So I turn to ChatGPT, and it helps me. And I want to share a couple of examples with you. So when is this going to be helpful? Well, if you are running a school, or you have lots of students, or you need to collect data for your church, for your synagogue, and you want Sheets to kind of do it for you, right? Do some of the work for you. This may be a way to get that done. So let's hop over into ChatGPT. Now I have a few that I've already worked on here, but let's just start with something kind of basic. So this is, let me make this bigger for you. This is a matrix that I created. So there's a base salary for, a religious school teacher, something like that. And that changes based on what's in here, if I choose teacher or assistant. And then if you watch over in this area over here, let me turn my little thing over. You watch over here, when I make changes over here, so 3 to 5 years, something jumps up there, if they have a CDA, if they have a master's, and then this guy over here is adding all of this up. Now the adding all of this up part is easy, but how do I get, this over here to change when I click this? Now, could I just type in 2000? Yeah, of course I could, but then I would have to remember what is the salary bump for someone who has an MA, right? And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to remember that. So instead, I went to ChatGPT and I said, can you show me how to do this? And it told me, well, here's what you need to do. You need to have a key that you can reference. And then in these different spots, you need to use VLOOKUPs is what they're called, VLOOKUPs. So it looks up this VLOOKUP, value look, I guess the V stands for value, looks up G3. It looks for it, and then it jumps to the key over here, and it says, oh, okay. What does it say in here about experience? And then it takes the corresponding number and it pops it in there. This is kind of basic, right? But I would not have known how to do VLOOKUP. And this, when I'm hiring someone, I don't have to guess anymore. I just put their information in, bada bing, bada boom, it gives me the salary. All right, let me give you another example. So this is a enrollment spreadsheet for a camp. So let me walk you through this. I have hidden the children's last names, but you can see here that there's a lot going on in this page. So are they enrolled? Have they been included in the app? Are they listed in the program? Yada, yada, yada. Their first name. What group are they in? So this is sort of what age are they? Are they full day or half day? What class are they in? There are 8 weeks of camp. So which weeks of camp are they coming on? What is their tuition? Do they get any discounts? Do they get the early bird discount, the sibling discount? These, by the way, are just like on that other one. If I click here, it will change the value over here, and then this adds it all up. Okay, but here's what's interesting. So this number here, full tuition, is based on a number of different factors. It's based on, are they full day or half day? And how many weeks are they coming for? So what I did is I asked ChatGPT, how would I generate this number? So I know I have a tuition rate sheet right here. So this is like my key in that other sheet. I've got a tuition rate sheet here. So how can I reference that based on what they are choosing here and based on full day or half day? So first of all, this column, this number right here is looking up half day or full day. So if this is on half day or full day, it's going to look in here at these two hidden columns. These two hidden columns have a much longer, what do you call it? It's an if statement, a count if statement. You can see it's quite long actually. And it's, by the way, I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to do this. But again, I just asked ChatGPT to do this. So if 1 week is chosen, what's the rate? If 2 weeks are chosen, if 8 weeks are chosen, what are the rates? What are the rates? What are the rates? It asks all those questions. It puts those numbers in here. These change based on how many weeks are chosen. And then this one, which is the only one I want to look at because I want it to tell me, are they half day or full day? This one gives me the answer I'm looking for. And then again, these can reduce that. Okay. Or adjust that, I should say. But here's a big one for me. So this is the most recent one that I've done. So I've got all these kids here, right? And I have assigned them, let me actually change this so that it's a little more clear what I'm doing. So I have all these kids here, and I went through and I assigned them to a classroom. Now what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to generate a list, a class list, based on where I've put them. Now I have those class lists over here, and I've darkened it out because I want to not really show the kids' names too much, but I want to show you how I did that. So I went over to, let's hop into ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT, I said, where is it? Come on, ChatGPT. One of the nice things about ChatGPT is that it actually saves your chats. There it is. All right, so I went to ChatGPT and I said, I have a Google spreadsheet of names and classes. I want to create class lists of first names found in column F of a sheet called enrollment and last names found in column G of a sheet called enrollment for each class listed in column J on another sheet. So then it gave me an apps script, which I do not understand. So I tried it, and it didn't quite do exactly what I wanted. It also gives me an explanation of how to do this. So then I said, wait a second. No, I want on this class list sheet, I want each class to have its own column with the names listed as first name, last name in each cell. Oh, okay. Well, if you want that, then here's the new code that I'm going to give you. And then I made one final correction to it. Now the first name is in column G and the last name is in column H and the class is in column K. And then it gave me this. And then it just did its magic. So now whenever I make a change over here, these class lists that I have are going to automatically generate. Now, in order to do that, you had to do the app script, but literally all I had to do with this app script was copy it from ChatGPT, copy code, and then paste it in here and click run. And it just worked. There was one other step. If I wanted it to automatically update every time I made an edit, you have to set up basically a trigger in here. But that was easy. That I can actually handle. But doing this other work of these sort of complex calculations and formulas and scripts and stuff, I do not know how to do these things, and ChatGPT has been fantastic in helping me get this done. When I have something that I want to organize in Google spreadsheets, or I want to calculate in Google spreadsheets, or any of that, right? With this detailed information, I just create, I just go to ChatGPT and I ask. Let me show you one more. So I'm going to open up, actually, we could probably use this one. So this is, let's see, is this going to be interesting at all? I don't know if this is going to be interesting. No, this is not going to, that one's not going to be very interesting. This is an expense record. So what I did here is I use data validation. Again, I didn't know how to do this. I just asked ChatGPT. I wanted to keep a track of all my expenses for these different programs. So there are a number of different things that could be chosen here. Number of different expense categories, as it were. But then what I wanted this to do is I wanted it to populate the budget itself. So if I go over here to the budget, I've got the same exact areas here, and these are being populated by, or being, the numbers are being populated. So 21, 55, 56. If I go over to the expense record, these three right here equal that. So I can now enter them all here. I don't have to worry about doing any addition or anything. As soon as I choose the area here, the category, it's going to automatically update that over on the budget side. And that's all because I just asked ChatGPT, what's the formula for that? Or what's the script that will let me do that? So I don't know if I've bought into the whole AI thing, but for helping me figure out how to do things in Google Sheets, it's a winner. And incidentally, I found that it's better in ChatGPT than it is in Google's AI, which is Bard. I found that ChatGPT is better at Google Sheets stuff than Bard. Google's Bard is at Google Sheets stuff. Maybe that'll get better and grow as we go along. So I just want to share that little hack with you, using ChatGPT to help you be more efficient, more effective in using spreadsheets and some of the tools that we are all already using. So that's what I got for you today. It's a quickie, but hope you're having a lovely rest of the day. Hey, if you're available, if you are a faith leader, like a personal assistant, absolutely. Well, I do have personal data in there, but I just hid it. I tried to hide it at least. By the way, if any of you are faith leaders and you want to join us Thursday is our next Faith in eCam. If you're an eCam user, we gather over in my Zoom, and you can learn more about that at torahtechguy.com/faith in eCam. We'd love to have you there. We're hanging out, learning together, troubleshooting, sharing best practices. It would be great to see you there. That's all, my friends. Have a lovely, lovely rest of the day. See you later. Bye.